What up, everybody? Welcome back to Outside the Cinema. Your hosts, Bill and Chris. We are here again to walk you through the world of cult movies. We are what some would say your source for cult movie discussion.
It has been said.
It's been said for many a year as this is our season finale, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Or is next week technically the season finale? Yeah, next week is the season finale when we go back and review, and then we start season 18, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, actually, that's a long time.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about that shit more because I've been doing the archive posts on the Patreon, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was that asked for us to put the original release dates up with them, which I'm now doing.
Okay.
And like going back and being like, oh, we're talking about the release of movies that now are far beyond our 10-year expectation for the reviews. So it's just bizarre. But I've been putting up the archive episodes on our Patreon, patreon.com/outside the cinema. As of right now, I think episodes 1 through 10, I think I have up.
Okay.
So I'm putting them up in like groups. I'm few episodes at a time. Each season has got 52 episodes or so in it. So it's like, I don't want to drop them all at once. And we did work out the RSS stuff. So there are 3 feeds. I know I said that last week. One is an overall feed that gets you everything. One is an archive feed, and one is the current show feed. To access those on your Patreon, if you are a supporter of the show, you just go to your memberships and it'll be under your memberships. So then you can download them to whatever you use for your podcast. You can, even if it's Spotify, there's a Spotify one. But I will tell you that all of the RSS that are generated for you guys are specific to you guys. Like everybody gets like a different RSS. So if you can't just get the RSS and then share it with somebody else that doesn't have a membership, and which I can't imagine anyone would do that anyway, but know that if it's a generated for, I'm not sure how they do it, but they were very specific in the Patreon stuff that said that it's a user generated thing or something.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're going up there. It's a trip to I haven't listened to like full episodes, but I've listened to bits and pieces, and whew, man, it is. 2008 was a rough year. It was a rough year. Nothing like what we're dealing with now in terms of rough. But God, if we only knew. We only knew what we were going to deal with. But doing the show is helping my sanity.
Good.
Because it's making me think of something else that isn't all of the fucking shit that's going on in the world. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because if we start, we won't stop.
That's true.
Cool. So patreon.com/outside cinema. Anything more than $1 donation a month gets the show archives. You get access to everything. I've set up that way. Also, if you guys want to start sending us film titles for the $5 and up tier, I mean, even if you're one of the $1 tiers, if you want to send it in, I can't promise we'll get to it. We will do our best to, but yeah, send them in, start the suggestions. Next week's show is the season finale. We will go back and do the top 6 and bottom 6 films that we reviewed on the show this year. And those would be featured reviews, things that were not just discussed in passing, stuff that you go to episode 9, whatever, and you want to hear us talk about whatever movie, that's full reviews.
Yep.
Chris, you got anything to go over with Spectopia Arts today, or?
No.
All right, cool. All I'll say is make sure you follow them on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, we're selling stuff, but nobody's buying it right now because we're not really advertising it. We're still, I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. How do you do all this and run a business and all that? Anyway,
let me tell you, it is not fun because I was doing my taxes earlier on. So
yeah. I think the best thing to do is just not to pay your taxes. Fuck those people. Anyway,
no, I would like to get that refund.
Oh no! If you're owed money, absolutely file. If you owe them money, send them a little note that says exactly what I yelled to this motherfucker on the street I saw today with 2 Trump flags. Fuck you, you Nazi piece of shit.
Ah, fair.
That's exactly how much money they should get. That's what I've been doing with my business this week.
How's that working out for you?
Well, actually, I took 2 hours yesterday to go through my Instagram feed and take
Oh, yeah, you were telling me
the
that.
news out. Oh yeah, that's right. It was you because you said you sent me a thing like, can we do show a different day? And I didn't answer because I was if I didn't finish it,
I've done
I
that
would
so
still
many
have
times.
dead Israel Palestinian babies in my news feed, which I don't have a news feed anymore because I'm just going straight artwork with it because I can't start the day every day pissed off about things I can't take care of.
That's the toughest thing.
Yep.
I think for any of us that are of normal mind.
I think things are going to change when it gets warm.
Sure hope so, man. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
what
the
did you
toughest
ask
thing.
me? I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I will say this. I know I just said we weren't going to do politics and stuff, but I will say this, that like, that's the most difficult thing for me is seeing all of these things and being like, okay, I can't do anything.
No,
like
this
there's
is
not
past
like
politics now.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because our neighbors, I don't know if you met our neighbors, the Vans that live next door to us, but
I've said hi a few times.
Yeah, they're wonderful people, and they came from Cambodia. They're Cambodian, and the parents that are the elders of the family are citizens and have been here for a long time, but neither of them speak great English.
They don't have to.
No, they shouldn't. I don't care if they spoke no English, like whatever. I don't care. But
I mean, if you want to get certain things done, there are requirements for communication, but not to live here.
Right. But like they're immigrants. The whole family, and I worry every day.
Yeah,
I worry every day. And one of them that lives over there is married to a white lady, and she's terrified that every time he leaves the house, like,
yeah.
So, and like me and Mel were talking about it, and I'm like, that's family to us. Like, that's like they show up at their door, then I'm going to do something. But like Mel and I talk about wanting to do protests, and just like I worry, like what, like you see people getting picked up, you see people getting fucking killed in the street now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy that got killed over the weekend, he was trying to protect a lady. He was trying to shield a lady from being thrown to the ground and ended up getting shot in the head 9 times.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What should you be sorry about?
No,
it's happening.
It's so difficult. I feel like I'm more metered with this stuff than you. And one of the things I love about you is how unabashedly fuck everything you are. And
let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Because just for my own edification, was I wrong?
No, not at all.
That's the sad part, because I went from Bush to Nazi like a sprinter. And look, here we fucking are.
Yeah. It's just like,
I've just given up my head. I'm just like, I can't
trying
care
to
about
find
this
the
anymore.
thing to keep our sanity. And it's like me posting stuff on my Instagram story. And then like somebody gave me shit the other day. I posted one of the things that I usually will post about, different ice things or whatever. And and then I posted a thing about the Patriots winning and going to the Super Bowl. And somebody was like, how are you going to talk about the Patriots after you're posting things about genocide? And I'm like, bro, I am just trying to keep my fucking sanity.
Yeah. The answer to that is fuck you.
Yeah. But this is somebody that's like on my side, supposedly. Like,
They're not. They're on their own side.
How are you going to talk about the Patriots playing a game when society's falling around us? I'm like, dude,
because the world is fucking moving on and things happen. And what is this person doing? Are they in Palestine helping?
I don't know.
Or are they here working?
No, it's somebody I don't even know.
Oh, well, then they can go double fuck themselves.
Somebody I don't even know. Like, I recognize the screen name, but like, I don't know who this person is.
Who the fuck do people think they are?
I don't know.
You try to have 1 second of not Nazi bullshit, and somebody supposedly on your side is going to come at you. That's the kind of shit that makes me want to burn the White House down.
Burn it all down. Start over.
You know what? I am totally ready for a North Korea split division where all the Bible states get to be North America, because that's dumb. They would name it that. And then
No, they would name it like Freedomville or something.
it would be named Jesus Land. And then in 15 years, they'd all be dead because they wouldn't have medicine, education, nothing. So I say, let's fucking do it. Go South North America. Just
Anyway,
one bullet
on the
for
show
each of
tonight.
them. No, I don't care how much money you have. Your skin is just as susceptible to piercing as everybody else's.
Piercing.
Yeah, like, for an earring.
Yeah.
That magically grows back. All this does.
I haven't worn earrings or gauges in my ears in 20 years.
Yeah.
And I can still pop friggin' like 8 gauge through my ear. No problem.
I got the 2 on my eyebrow. They'll fit something. And I don't think I've worn anything in that since 1999.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, your ear grows back if it gets shot off. So.
Well, because he's the best. Because it must be all
'Cause
those
he's the
eating and
best.
fucking children that causes that to happen.
Because he's the best. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of the best, this week, the films. Can't make any promises.
You know
We
what?
went-
If you want a good distraction, just go all in on the movies we got this week.
Yeah, so we did 2 films. We did a certified cult classic, Vice Academy, starring Ginger Lynn Allen and Linnea Quigley. Part 1 of the 6 series of the Vice Academy saga, if you will.
Yeah.
And goddamn, this movie is 100% what you think it is. So just
Yeah.
be ready for that. And the other one we're doing is a film I actually never heard of called Certain Fury. And it was it had come recommended from, was it Donnie? Somebody, one of our listeners, I don't remember exactly who it was, but one of our listeners was like, "Oh, I saw this on Tubi. You guys should check it out. It'd be a good review."
Okay.
And well, I mean, I can't say if the movie was good, but I'll tell you the review I think will probably be all right.
Well, I think the recommendation was good.
Yes.
say
But
that.
Certain Furies, 1985, starring Tatum O'Neal and Irene Cara, is basically 2 girls on the run. They got mixed up in a courtroom thing that both have done some crimes, but they're like, it's like that, like crimes of naivety, or like, are they really to blame? Exactly what it is. And it's a different, it's a different look than like your like sexploitation type stuff, like where it's like actually played fairly straightforward and fairly serious.
Yeah, I'll give you serious. Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm not sure about the other one.
Yeah, I know. We could probably start with that Certain Fury.
Yeah,
if
why
you
not?
Want. Let me see. I got a trailer. I do believe. It's
got silence at the beginning.
Academy Award winner Tatum O'Neal
I know we can beat this.
Academy Award winner Irene Cara,
I didn't resist arrest.
and Peter Fonda.
Would you help me if I stick the cop?
I didn't see the cop.
They never met before today,
Nobody move.
and they don't belong together now. They're about to be tried in a crossfire, convicted by circumstance, and framed for a crime they didn't commit. They're caught up in certain fury. Now they're bound together by chance.
I just want to play so I can figure a way out of this mess. I want you away from me. Now!
And if they can't make it together, then they won't make it at all. The only thing that will save them now is their nerve and each other. They're about to find out that when you're desperate, you'll do anything and everything to stay alive.
Hold it! My buddies would have done it already. They're gunning for you.
Tatum O'Neal, Irene Cara, Certain Fury.
Holy shit, that was an intense trailer.
That was a good trailer. I have to agree. Yeah.
Irene Fury, I don't think I realized she was an award winner. She was what was it, Flashdance and Fame? Was it Fame she won for?
I don't have any
Let's
idea.
see here. Actress, singer, songwriter, and producer Irene Cara was destined for a life of accomplishment that millions strive for, but very few actually attain. From being able to play the piano by ear at age 5 to earning an Oscar, multiple Grammys, a Golden Globe, and a People's Choice Award, Irene's rise to stardom was paved with an experience of a lifetime. Good for her.
Yeah.
And Tatum O'Neal, obviously, was it Little Darlings? Was the one she won her award for?
No, I forget.
Oh, Paper Moon. It was Paper Moon.
Yeah.
But she was in Little Darlings too, which was kind of like the other, her, Christy McCall.
Yeah.
Either way, they play Scarlett and Tracy. They're your two leads in this. First off, regardless of what the rest of the film is, the two of them do a very, very good job. I thought so.
Yeah. Mostly. I expected more from an Oscar-winning actress for acting, but
Well, also take the screenplay into account, my friend.
I mean, yeah. I was actually really distracted, and this probably is only going to mean anything to anybody in the UK, but Tatum O'Neal looks so much like Alice Levine in this movie that it was distracting to me.
Alice
That's all.
Levine. Wait, who's Alice Levine?
She's a redheaded comedian from the UK.
Oh, okay.
She's on Taskmaster, so it's
Not familiar then. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is directed by Stephen Gyllenhaal, who worked on a whole bunch of like TV shows like Everwood and The Shield and stuff like that. Felicity. In terms of his feature stuff, he did an episode of Twin Peaks.
Okay.
But I'm not recognizing any of his feature work really. Big TV director. Makes sense.
That's
Makes
fair.
sense. Directed. It was written by Michael Jacobs, who also wrote Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
We're in
Yep.
shaky hands. Great.
I know, right? So the story opens up. We've got a bus full of young females that have been arrested for assorted crime. They are being transported to the courthouse for their hearings. We are just kind of like momentarily introduced to them. Irene Cara's Tracy is definitely you're given the idea that the character, she is the one that's not the lifelong criminal, not the hardened gang member or any of that.
Right.
She is caught up in a circumstance that we're not really sure whether it was her fault or she was brought in on something. But we know she did something and got caught. We know that she got caught. Whether she did something or not is really doesn't matter. And then we have Scarlett, who is Tatum O'Neal's character, who is the hard-edged life. No, I shouldn't say life of crime, but like victim of
She's a
circumstance.
jaded street urchin.
Yeah, like victim of circumstance. Like she's dealing the best she can with the hand she's been dealt.
Yeah, but she doesn't look any further than what's right in front of her, so she has no ambition.
Good point. But we are led to believe that what she is being brought in for, it didn't go down the way that they're saying it did. She's being brought in for a murder, but throughout the film, she keeps talking about that's not how it went down. That's not what happened. But we're not given the circumstances really, and it honestly doesn't really matter.
No, because if we don't get an answer, then it didn't matter. What matters is what they went through.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so the two of them come in with the group. They're brought into the courthouse, and they call the first girl up that's gonna have her hearing, and she's like, of course she's the real hard, angry girl, and then there's a couple of other girls there that are of that ilk. A pushing and shoving thing breaks out. Somehow these girls get the guns from the from the cops in there and the police, ACAB. Either
It was
way.
pretty dumb.
Yeah,
It was
like the
pretty dumb
worst
all around.
security I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. There really wasn't any. It was just all of a sudden everybody was shooting. I don't know what started it.
Somebody had a shotgun.
Yeah.
One of the girls grabs the judge chaos just erupts. Everyone, then more police come in. They just start shooting randomly at people, and like
and then
all this
everybody runs
gunfire.
away.
Nobody actually gets hit right away, which is the most interesting thing.
Yep. Why would they?
I don't know. But so Scarlett takes this opportunity to try to escape. Tracy sees her and kind of just like follows her and like clamps on with her.
Yeah.
One of the girls that's doing the shoot up follows the two of them. So as they're being brought out of the courthouse, chased out of the courthouse, they are now being lumped in with the girl that started shooting the place up. So as they escape, all of the police and the authorities are now searching for the two of them because they think they're involved with it because they were with the girl as she was trying to escape.
Yeah,
the girl that started
association.
Yeah, guilty by association. Judged by who I know. Keep all my friends out of trouble. I got no place to go. Great song. So they escape outside, and the girl that did the shooting gets shot and gets killed.
Which was nice, because then I don't have to worry about her anymore.
Yep, one less character to worry about.
Yep.
The two of them then escape into the sewer system. Or first they go through some like buildings and stuff, and then they end up in the sewer system.
Oh yeah, it's very Double Dragon final fight. let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got to go through the empty warehouse district.
All right, warehouses. Oh, and then we go down the little ladder into the sewer.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna come out at the docks. Nice.
Yep. So we get a bunch.
Scorpion isn't here.
Yeah, no, we get a bunch of back and forth between the two of them. Scarlett is like, "Listen, I don't need you tagging along. You can go your own way now." But Tracy doesn't really know what to do.
That part kind of bothered me. Like, call your father.
Well,
there you go.
The thing that was the most confusing was how, at first, Tracy was like, "Listen, I don't want to get caught up in this. I'm just going to turn myself in." And then Scarlett was like, "No, you're not."
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They have no connection.
No, so okay, yeah, go turn yourself in. I'll keep running. That's what should no big deal. But she's like, "No, you're not."
Tell them where you went, and that's it.
Yeah, we'll go our separate ways. You do what you want to do. I'm going to do my thing. But then of course we won't have the rest of the movie. But so for whatever reason, Scarlett's like, "No, you're not turning yourself in. You're going to have to stick with me. I'll kill you if you do." Whatever.
Yeah.
So they're traipsing their way through the sewers. There's a sewer wash that comes through and like pushes them all the way down to a gate that blocks them in. And then one of the police, who apparently was on his own and wasn't with anybody else, which again
never even heard of water.
Right. Like makes no sense. Comes down, finds the two of them, and he's like, "All right, you two aren't going anywhere.
Yep.
We got more police following me, and they're gunning for you, so don't move."
Okay.
They're in like neck deep water.
Yeah.
This dude decides to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, that was a weird choice. It's like they wrote themselves into a corner and had no idea what to do.
Right, but at least they did have the line in there was like, "Oh, what's that smell?" Like, so you know that there's a sewer gas, and they're like, "Oh my god, sewer gas! Don't light that cigarette!" And of course he lights it.
Yeah,
and blows up everything, but nobody gets hurt apparently. He didn't even get hurt because he ended up dying because he drowned because his suit got caught on the bottom of the gate or whatever.
See, now what I think is something must have pierced that guy's brain, and it just didn't bleed because he's in like chest deep water. It doesn't matter if your foot's stuck. Stand up. Just stand up. You can actually see his fingers fighting being pulled up over the bars. Because why? Oh, I don't know. Was he framing them? Like, what was the point of it? It was so obviously like, no, you're lifting me too hard out of the water and it will be unconvincing. Well, so's your death, guy. Come on.
Yeah,
it didn't make any sense at all.
So now they're on the run, and because they killed a cop, and they're like, well, now what are we gonna do?
That cop killed himself.
Yes. But their mindset was like, they're not gonna listen to us. They're gonna just be like, oh, they killed him. Like,
that's a fair assumption.
Even in 1985.
Yep.
So they eventually get out, and they eventually they get away, and so then Scarlett is going to go back to her boyfriend's house to try to figure out what's going on, but he goes by the name Sniffer. All right. Because of course he's doing all the cocaine. So we then also get a scene or two with Tracy's father. She's a good girl. She wouldn't have done any of this. And the detective is like, well, she did, so suck it. It's just like, and
they put so much. They give the father like, oh yeah, you have an idea, we'll do that. We're not trained police officers. Yeah, let's fucking. The father should have just been like the worried mother on the side and just flipped the script. But I love the actor that played him, so he gets a pass.
Yeah, it's funny too because I was trying to remember when I was watching this. I'm like, this is very reminiscent of something, and I couldn't think of what it was. So of course I went and looked, and so it's essentially like a modern retelling of the Defiant Ones.
Oh, okay.
Which is was it Sidney Poitier and I'm not gonna remember.
I shoveled too much snow to remember things like that right
Dude,
now.
yeah, my back. I'm more worried about how my back feels right now. But either way, it's that like they're running from the law. They're hiding in the sewer. They're going through the rat infested tunnels, like all that stuff. They get back there. Scarlet is basically just like, listen, I need help or whatever. And Sniffer's like, whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he seems like a dick. But one of the other things that plays into this is that Scarlet's illiterate. So,
of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sniffer.
Yeah. Part of the issue I had with her is that she was way too pretty to be an illiterate street junkie. Like, she had her face, like her makeup was together. She had a regular hair. Like, you just put her in a flowered skirt and like, there she is. She's at Sunglass Hut.
Yeah, right.
Because it's the 80s. Yeah. Sniffer, on the other hand, looked like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So,
filming homemade porno in his apartment.
Yeah. Because fuck everything, right?
Yep. So one of the things that Sniffer says to her is like, oh, why don't you go run to your lover boy Rodney? And she's like, oh, maybe I will. And so she does and leaves Tracy there with Sniffer. And
yeah, after she says, I don't want to leave her here with you.
Yeah. It leaves like 2 seconds later.
I look down to like erase something. I look up and I said to my wife, I'm like, did she fucking left? She's like, yeah. She said, I can't leave her alone with you, and then left.
Yep. So
that tracks.
Yep. So like within 5 seconds, Sniffer's in the bathroom with Tracy while she's showering. And
she could have at least waited for her to get out of the shower.
Or came in and be like, hey, listen, I'm leaving. Are you coming with me?
Yeah.
No? All right.
I'm going to sneak out while you're gone and leave you naked while this rapist is over here.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like she snuck out. She heard the two of them started arguing or whatever, and she was just basically like, well, fuck you.
No. But to the other girl's viewpoint, she snuck out on her. That's what I was saying.
He comes into the bathroom, sees that she's naked, and of course, like 1980s logic, naked woman, I should have sex with her.
Yeah.
I would like to have sex with her, whether she wants me to or not. That's
yeah. He doesn't.
He doesn't. She's able to fight him off.
Confirm that.
Yep. She was able to fight him off, which was good, and she did a really good job of it too.
Yeah, she could have kept hitting him until she passed out.
Well, and that's one of the things. And I was watching. Do you ever watch 911? That show 911.
Not on purpose or often.
So I've been watching it. I started at the beginning. Because it's like a CSI or like Law and Order SVU where like you can kind of just put it on and like vaguely pay attention to it.
Oh yeah.
And there was a scene last night where Jennifer Love Hewitt's ex-husband came and kidnapped her and was going to kill her or whatever. And the same thing happened in this movie that happened to that, where is like she's able to get away and hit him with like she hit him with a tire iron, or no, it was a fireplace poker. But only hit him once.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy was going to kill you.
Right.
You continue hitting him with that until you know he's not going to get up and come after you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she did. She hit him once or twice and then like got dressed and got out of there.
Yeah. If you don't want someone that almost hurt you in any way, if you don't want them following you, you got to break one of their getaway legs. And then they can't come after you. It's easy. Just step on it real hard. Hey, you were going to stick your dick in me? Good luck catching me.
Have fun.
Yep. Oh, you can't get up? Here, I'll help you with this fucking golf club.
Now, neither of you will be able to get up now. Get it?
Why?
Oh!
I'm just fantasizing about beating up pieces of shit now.
I know, right? So, Scarlett goes to Rodney's house. We find out he's like the kingpin of the drug dealing and stuff. They've had a on and off thing or whatever.
This guy.
Yeah, he basically.
I
just,
don't like Peter Fonda.
Peter. I like Peter Fonda because I don't like Peter Fonda.
Yeah, I don't mind him showing up, but he comes off as this like this hidden, like he hides this grimy persona underneath the happy smiling face is what it feels like. And if that's acting, then he's way beyond what I would have expected. But this movie kind of felt like he just like sort of remembered the lines and said them.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a good job. Like, I didn't like him, and he could be intimidating, but he wasn't as intimidating as he could have been. He is a scrawny little guy.
Yeah, and the scene with the two of them is actually one of my I enjoyed the scene more than I probably should have because of the awkwardness of it. But so like she's like, "Oh, I need money" or whatever, and blah 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 blah, and then they get into a fight, and he says something mean to her, so she spits in his face.
Yeah,
and he just takes a switchblade out and slashes her across the cheek.
yeah,
and then yells at her for bleeding on the floor.
yes, that's very 80s. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, bitch, you're
70s.
bleeding all over my boat.
Yeah, look what you made me do. That's the category it falls into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she escapes. Eventually, her and Tracy end up getting back together. The father comes to try to help. You know, they're trying to get away. There's like people following them to try to shut them up and silence them, but also the police are trying to get them because the police thought they killed somebody. And then it ends in a. The ending of this was actually, I thought, fairly interesting. The way that they ended it. It doesn't end exactly the way you would think it to, and I won't give it away, but it was somewhat interesting the way they ended it. I thought.
Yeah, I appreciate the boldness and also fucking hate the fucking the yeah, to not give this away. I don't like the implication of the feelings I should have been feeling because I didn't for that character. How about that?
Not bad.
I liked what they did, but I thought it was stupid. That's not cognitive dissonance. I like
No, I get what you're saying. I won't say stupid. But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm just shorthanding the whole thing. Yeah, I also thought maybe the police acted a little irresponsible in that instance as well. But it wasn't that long until the Rodney King thing was going to happen. So what the fuck do I know? I had to go back because the father does see the daughter again at one point. That's not a mystery. You know that's going to happen. Whether she's alive or dead is a whole nother thing. Yeah. But what I didn't see was the two of them like being in the same scene. And it was only like 15 seconds. It wasn't even... There was no payoff for that because that wasn't the story, which I found really interesting because normally that is the story. Oh, what's Ferris going to do? Here comes his dad.
Right.
You know, that
right. Yeah. What's interesting, Tony Curtis, that was the guy who was in Defiant Ones with Sidney Poitier.
Oh, I can never remember his name.
Neither could I, and it just happened to hit me.
I don't know why.
That's a really good movie. If you've ever seen the Defiant Ones?
I'm pretty sure.
You probably have.
Fried.
It's worth the revisit though. I rewatched it a couple years ago. It still holds up. It's a really, really good. I'm a big Sidney Poitier fan. Like I loved Sir with Love is whatever. Okay,
he's a fantastic actor. There aren't very many actors that like you look at and it's like, oh, that dude commands fucking respect.
Yeah. Poitier,
he does.
Top of the heap.
Yeah.
What is really interesting, I think, about this film, and this is not swaying one way or another whether it was good or it was bad, but how it's kind of walking this 50% exploitation, 50% legitimate film line as it kind of goes through it.
Yeah.
And every time it's like getting there to that 50% exploitation, it's about to go over to 51% or more, it pulls back.
Yeah.
Because like the violence seems like it's pretty
Oh,
nasty, but it isn't really.
No, yeah, you're right.
The sexualized violence with the rape, the attempted rape, and stuff like seems like it's crazy, but actually it's really not.
I mean, you mean like the scene itself as it's filmed? It's not excessively gratuitous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like they're presenting themselves as an exploitation film, but they're not really going all the way with it.
I could see that.
Things that also interested me when watching this. How does Tatum O'Neal have so many different changes of clothes, despite the fact that she spent all that time in the sewer and apparently like can just change her clothes at will wherever she likes?
Yep. I don't have an answer for that.
But yet puts on that gross leather jacket.
Yep. I think it's redhead magic.
Must be.
Yep.
Must be.
I don't know how it works.
But I think we should grade and tell everyone what we actually really thought of it in terms of enjoyment or not. All right, Chris, Certain Fury. Available to watch on Plex, Tubi, Pluto TV, and some others.
Yep.
Do you recommend it? What's your grade?
I want to. I'm having a hard time just stepping over that line and saying yeah, because this felt like it needed just one more rewrite, tighten it up, make everything make sense. And I love the award-winning Tatum O'Neal, award-winning Irene Cara, and Peter Fonda. Like, that's gotta sound so insulting. Anyway.
And also, Mr. Peter Fonda.
Yeah, I find it really hilarious. But anyway, I can only just a little. I told you it's bad, but go ahead. That's my recommendation. I don't know. I really felt like they were trying to go for some kind of schmaltzy sentimentality that neither of the characters earned because we didn't spend enough time with them to learn who they were. So any redemption or revenge arc, there, making it vague,
Fair.
really, I feel like it lacked the punch that it could have, because I don't know anything about either of these girls before this event. So most of the time I was trying to look for clues to see which one is who's the good one. Are they both? Are they not? Are they both assholes? So it did keep me guessing as to where it was going to go. And I don't remember seeing Tatum in a lot of stuff. And I did like watching both of them. So
she's interesting because she started off so young and like got a lot of, like awards and was like, oh wow, Tatum O'Neal, she's going to be this incredible actress. And like, she like fell off a cliff, I feel.
Oh yeah. Yep. A near fatal drug overdose in 2020. So that's recent, but she was in a 6-week coma and had a stroke.
What?
Like, yeah, there's been, some drug use in the family. Ryan O'Neal's death. He disinherited her. Like all kinds of it's a nasty family history. It looks like
She's 62 years old.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew any. I don't think I knew any of that.
I didn't either. I'd only heard the name Ryan O'Neal.
That was her dad?
Yeah, he's one of those actors that is like before my time. If he showed up or directed or whatever, I don't know.
Co-starring her father, right? Yeah. So Ryan O'Neal was also in Paper Moon. She won the Academy Award for Paper Moon.
Yeah, if he showed up in anything I've watched, I have no idea I saw him.
I can't believe that. I had no idea that she was suffering like that. I know Irene Cara died in 2022, I believe, cancer.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
it's
Tatum
basically what happened to Drew Barrymore, but she didn't get the redemption arc.
I guess not. June 1st, 2008, O'Neal was arrested for buying crack cocaine near her apartment building. When police searched her, actually found 2 bags of drugs, one of crack cocaine and one of powder cocaine, and an unused crack pipe. She pled guilty. She had a stroke in May of 2020, caused by prescription drug overdose.
She's a lot like when I think of like Christopher Plummer, right? he's a very distinguished person. And then you look back through his history and you're like, why isn't this guy a bigger name? Oh, Star Trek. Yeah, he did the Klingon that loves Shakespeare. And it's like, I appreciate anybody that takes the roles of movies that they really love, like Wesley Snipes doing the first Blade, for instance, not the other two.
Well, some of two.
Yeah. Well, I like two just because
Creature design in
the
two.
style. Yeah. But yep, I don't know. I lost where I was.
You were still in the grading process. You recommended it, but
Oh, I am. Yeah. No, yeah. So anyway, to skip all of that, I'm conflicted. So it's well made. I feel like it's better put together than that Scorsese Midnight one, even though that was sort of supposed to be a comedy. It shared elements.
Midnight Run.
No, that was Midnight Madness. I forget what it was.
All right. Either way,
It was the
whatever.
second guy in American Werewolf in London was in it.
Oh yeah,
I know his name. I don't
that's fair.
having a day. It felt like it maybe it handled the teenage angst and feeling at the time. How they talk and act felt a little more realistic than the 30-year-olds that Scorsese hired to be 20-somethings. I don't know what I'm saying. So B-.
Okay.
It's well made, but the script is very.
weak.
I'm telling you exactly how I feel.
It's weak. It's not.
Yeah.
It should have been more interesting.
It needs a rewrite. Yeah.
Honestly. All right. Well, so I'm giving it a tepid recommend. Its biggest flaw is in the writing. If they had added one scene, and this movie only barely ran an hour and a half. I think it was like hour 28.
Yeah.
If they had added one scene where like the two girls had just kind of like either, had given up or whatever, and they sit down and like shared their stories with each other to get a little bit more in because my biggest thing was I had a hard time being really like locked in because I didn't know anything about the characters.
Yeah.
I had to
in the cowboy movies, that's what the campfire scene is for.
Right. Like if they had sat there and she was like, oh, that guy Sniffer, him and he was buying drugs and I was with him and somebody got shot. I got fingered for it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I've been living on the street since I was 13, whatever. And then the other girl was, oh, I was with my boyfriend and he stole a car or like something to just give me an idea of who these girls were.
Right. Because, the part of the movie's job is to, one way or another, inform you who you're supposed to care about.
Yeah. So I'm going to grade it a little bit lower than you. I'm going to go with a straight C.
Okay.
It's, it looks better and it's shot better than it probably deserves to be.
It did look good, yeah.
I just wish they had committed to being an exploitation movie or committed to being, a drama thriller. Like, I know that an exploitation movie can be a drama or a thriller, but like, if you were going to go exploitation route and make it campier, like commit to that or
embrace the nudity or the violence or something.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, tepid recommend and a C from me. Okay, cool. Let's move on to 1989's Vice Academy, which is honestly a film that I'm shocked that we haven't covered yet in the 18 years of the show. So here's a trailer.
Hollywood, home of vice. To clean up the streets of crime, who can we turn to?
We're vice cops.
You're under arrest. Hey! You tricked me!
Here they come, the new class of rookie cops. All female.
Faster!
And they'll do anything to graduate from Vice Academy. What these ladies lack in muscle,
They also lack in brains.
they've got to make up for in smarts.
Any questions?
Thousands.
Yes.
Literally thousands.
Do you think that each of us could try that?
Certainly. Line up, all of you. You can each have a chance to practice. Very good.
They're kneeing a
Not
guy
quite
in
go to the
the,
end
in
of
the,
the line
in
and
the
try
dick.
again.
Meet Dee Dee,
case you
going
didn't know,
undercover to
listeners.
capture porno movie makers.
No, cut.
She finds her heart captured instead by a stud.
C2, take one.
You've got to be kidding.
Holly is the spoiled daughter of the chief of police,
Those are the guys right there.
using her top connections to bust a drug ring. And Shawnee, posing as a hooker to bring down the Queen Bee.
Who? The Queen Bee. The one who runs all the inner city drug and prostitution rings.
They have one goal, graduation.
Excellent. Knees up. Good.
No matter what they have to do to make it. They may not be the best, but they're the sexiest and funniest bunch of vice busters you've ever seen. Vice Academy.
Oh man, Vice Academy 1989. Jesus. Linnea Quigley, Ginger Lynn, Karen Russell, Jane Hamill, and Ken Abram. Directed by Rick Sloan, written by Rick Sloan. Rick Sloan is best known for probably doing Hobgoblins. I guess is probably what he's best known for. And I want to say that he worked on, I think, or had something to do with the first two. Maybe the first two Vice Academy. Let's get his director. He's got 16 director credits. He directed Hobgoblins, Blood Theater, The Visitants, Vice Academy in 89, Marked for Murder in 1990, directed Vice Academy 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. He directed all of them. I don't think I realized that.
Good for him.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'm not. That's a feat.
What's really interesting about this movie is I'm pretty sure Rick Sloan saw Police Academy and was like, I'm going to do this, but make it sexier.
Yes. I can't argue with that. I mean, the Police Academy thing is 100% where I think they got all of their information about the police from.
Yeah. And even the poster is like, it's like the same font as Police Academy.
Of course it is.
Either way, you got Linnea Quigley, who plays Dee Dee. You got Ginger Lynn plays Holly. Holly is the daughter of the police chief. I just don't even know what to do with this movie. Like,
well, let me see if I can help. At first, I thought this was just a terrible, terrible, terrible movie. And it is. But what this is feels like a bunch of people that like working together, that got together, and I'm going to say improvise most of their lines.
All right.
Because that's not how police work. And any writer would, for a second, be like, hey, can somebody in the Police Academy arrest people? And they'd say, no, that's illegal. Well, no, I'm sorry. No, that used to be illegal. And once you realize that this is just like an absurdist, surreal take on the police force, it's like the Swedish bikini team is trying out for, to be state troopers. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's just there to set up the next little vignette of Linnea Quigley drooling for dick or whatever. And that's not an exaggeration or making fun of her.
No.
She literally loses all senses when she meets the porn star.
It's so interesting to me, and we kind of said this with the first film. We've said this countless times over the years. When you're making like a sexploitation type comedy, and you get someone like Linnea Quigley, who's best known for her naked dance in Return of the Living Dead, and you have a bona fide, like, at the time, massive, most popular porn star in the world, Ginger Lynn, and there's like really not much. There's no real like sex scenes in this.
Not real.
There's not really any nudity. Very limited.
Some I think 6 individual boobs.
Very limited, and none of them are from the two people, Linnea Quigley or Ginger Lynn, which are the two that you're going to watch this movie in 1989 to see the two of them naked.
Once she gets the porn guy back to her apartment, that's when she takes her top off.
Oh yeah, we get the one shot. Okay.
Yeah,
you're
not
right.
the first time. She has fake terrible squirming around showgirl sex with him twice.
Yep. So trying to summarize the plot is pointless because
Yeah, it's
There's
just
no plot.
kids graduating from the academy doing shit that's made up on the spot. Like,
yeah, their
you gotta
final
go bust this porn ring that we haven't been able to bust for 9 years.
the final like exam is that they have to bring in 10.
Yeah.
They have to make like 10 arrests or whatever.
Yeah, this is where Stephen Miller got all his ideas from.
Legitimately, maybe. Maybe he thought he was going to meet porn stars and just make arrests.
If that's what it takes to shut him the fuck up, take the
Oh,
arrest
man.
parts out. Just introduce him to some people.
It's just so like nobody shows a badge. There's no backup anywhere. The first time we see Ginger Lynn making an arrest is she's going to buy drugs from these guys or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's just like, and you're under arrest.
Oh God, she oversold that. Like, I think they still owe her change from how much she oversold that. It was just terrible.
Yep.
But you knew what you were in for from the first two actors that we meet. Not even the rest of them. The two dummies selling drugs. Their dialogue is so bad, I had to show people.
Yep.
Like, all right, I preface my things sometimes with, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but
I'm going to sound like an asshole.
I think I could have done better than that.
Yeah.
Okay, you just have to sell it. You just have to believe that you're saying, I told you not to call me baby. That's a line in the movie between two guys in the beginning. So there you go. So weird. This is a new genre of film, I told you, that I've discovered that no one else seems to know about. It's not surreal. It's not abstract. It's not experimental. It's not art. It's practice. It's a practice movie. That's a new genre I have discovered. The practice movie. And that's what this is. That's what Weasels Rip My Flesh is. That's what a lot of stuff is. They practice and then they make their good one. Which in this case apparently is Hobgoblins. And that's fine because I love Hobgoblin.
I think Hobgoblins was before this.
Never
It was
mind.
88.
I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that.
Either way.
But still, I mean, everybody has to. How do you practice directing? How do you get good at it? You got to make movies, right?
You sit down in your room and just yell at people.
I mean, I do that anyway, but the TV doesn't answer.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's just movie. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but when I put it that way in my head, when I categorized it in the, oh, these are people you sort of know from seeing on TV, obviously, and they're just having fun hanging out, and I'm not expected to expend any mental energy on this movie at all. And then I was like, okay, I was fine, no problem. It's bad.
It makes like if you start to try to like analyze the plot, I mean, it makes no fucking sense.
My favorite part is when Ginger and Linnea obviously were yelling at each other, calling each other names, and I cannot say this was on purpose because who the fuck knows, but Ginger does call her trash at one point, and I'm like, oh, I should pay attention to this movie again. No. But I thought that was nice. And I really, they do this one thing, and it was really like a bunch of like Carol Burnett skits, like, oh, we're going to show you how to put makeup on a cop so she looks like a prostitute. Why they didn't have Linnea turn around with the trash eye makeup or the hair is beyond me. That would have been hilarious. Probably would have cost about $6 that they didn't have, though.
Yeah. Because they couldn't even afford to buy badges.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in the whole thing, though, is when after that opening scene when Ginger Lynn arrests those two guys, we then get the scene at the, I guess, the Vice Academy, and also the police station, and also like whatever, like the jail or whatever.
Yeah. We
meet her dad, who's the chief of police, and he's like, all right, honey, I need you to take a look at the lineup, which is, first of all, if she was the arresting police officer, she wouldn't be looking at a lineup because the lineup is for a witness.
Because she would know who she arrested.
Yes, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then she couldn't remember which ones they were. And she's like, Daddy, and he's like, number 1 and number 2. And then
Now-
the two of them just like kick him and then run away. And nobody goes after them.
That's a good point.
Gingerly goes, Daddy, you're letting them get away. And he's like, I know, sweetie. What? Nobody there's no other police.
I got nothing on that.
There's no other
I remember
police.
that
There's no
happening.
other there's nothing. There's just it's basically like they rented out a hall and this is the hallway
Yeah.
before like where there's like the room where you would have they have the classes or whatever, and there's a hallway outside of it, and it's just the hallway outside, and it's supposed to be the police station, but there's no other police.
Yep.
There's nothing.
I don't
and the
think I
two-
saw a police car till maybe
No.
the end of the movie.
The end of the
if
movie
at
was the
all.
only time. It's fucking crazy. It's ridiculous. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Vice Academy, do you recommend and what's your grade?
I am going to be honest, and I'm going to say I'm going to watch part 2 just because to see where it goes. I know that after 2, people don't return because you told me that. So I'm going to recommend it a little higher than the other movie because this is just dumb and it's got people in it and they look like they have fun and you sort of know who those people are. So that might be entertaining.
Yeah.
And it was for me. I watched it. There's snow falling, and me and my kids, my wife, were all sitting there, sort of making fun of it, and it was an all right time under those conditions. If you are gonna get something serious out of this movie, this is not the movie for that.
No.
Don't do that. This doesn't make any sense at all. You're gonna get mad at it. And this is just oh hey, she said something stupid. That was funny. That's what this movie is. And because how do you grade that? I'm going to give it a C.
All right.
I didn't mind it, and I really thought I would.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I am really curious to watch a couple of the other ones too.
Yeah.
I saw that Linnea Quigley and Ginger Lynn are both back for the sequel. It's actually, this is almost like friggin' Police Academy. You know, Gutenberg came back for the sequel. But by the time you get to the fourth or fifth film, Gutenberg is nowhere in sight.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's just a picture of him hanging on the wall.
Yeah, so the sequel has the same two, Ginger Lynn and Linnea Quigley. The third one, Linnea is gone. Ginger Lynn is in the third one. And then after the third one, for 4, 5, and 6, there's 6 Vice Academy films. There's a Vinegar Syndrome box set too.
Right.
It's different people. So take that for what it's worth. I personally love the Police Academy series, specifically the first 3. I love them. So this kind of hit that spot for me. It's not as good. The jokes, it's not as smart. It just not the characters aren't as good, but it's thoroughly fine. And I wasn't mad afterwards. And so I'll go C minus. I do want to see some of the other ones, as I can't imagine what they like. Where did you get 6 movies from this if you're not going to lean on your nudity and your sex?
Maybe it increases as they go along.
I'm curious to see that. I don't know. So that's Vice Academy. That's on a bunch of different streaming services also. All right. Joe's off this week. He'll be back next week with the sequel to The Collector, The Collection. But Scott is here, and I do believe he watched The Bone Patrol. Or no, The Bone Temple, right? Is that what the 28 years later sequel?
Oh, yeah.
Bone Temple?
Yup.
I like Bone Patrol better. Outside the Cinema episodes, the current ones. Then if you scroll down here, you have podcasts. Outside the Cinema, OTC Archives. So those are the 2 separate ones. And then if you want to follow the feed, you go to, I believe, posts.
Okay.
Here. And then you can, oh wait, no, maybe it's not posts. But then you can switch between the 2 shows there. That's the way. Collections. Oh man, I had it the other day, and now that we're doing the show, I'm not going to remember where it was. Dude, this is fucked up. This is different than when I looked at it the other day.
That does not surprise me.
Which was one of the issues that we had with getting the other shows, the show's not posting.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Collections, reorder, manage. I don't know. Scott, you fill everyone in because Scott seems to always be good at this stuff for some reason. I don't know why. He always seems to figure it out.
That couldn't possibly be because I've been an IT professional for a state agency for the last 18 straight years. But anyway, go to the OTC Patreon page, click on those little 3 dots in the top banner, in the same area as the description. Select Add to Podcast app, or click on the Membership tab, scroll down to the RSS feed icon, and click Your Podcast Links. Hope that helps.
Fuck.
I should have I'm just going to isolate that. We'll play it next week when I try to explain it again.
Sounds good, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
With Reverend Scott.
I'm illiterate, all right?
Hey there, Bill and Chris. This is Reverend Scott.
Oh, I was really hoping I wouldn't see this person, and then they showed up.
Shocker, I know. And for my second shocker, I'm going to review a movie. And you're stuck here listening to me.
Ah, shit. Can't get away.
From the makers of my number 6 worst movie of 2025, aka 28 Years Later, comes 28 Years Later, The Bone Zone, The Bone Temple. Going into this film, my attitude was...
I can't imagine that it makes any more sense. It's just all so weird.
And I'll be the first to admit, that's not the best attitude to be having going into a movie. But that's not my fault. That's director Danny Boyle and writer Alex Garland's fault. So, I guess we're lucky because this time we have Nia DaCosta. She's doing the writing and the directing. She wrote and directed 2021's Candyman, so that's good.
Okay. Well, there we go.
But she also wrote and directed The Marvels, so that's bad.
Oh, no.
So I'm still not sure what to expect this time around. The Bone Temple, as I will refer to it from now on to avoid being as confusing as the original 28 Years Later film was, The Bone Temple was filmed back-to-back with the first movie. Nia apparently got creative freedom for this one and also had input on the first film in order to try and incorporate aspects that she wanted to continue in on her film, such as the alpha-infected Samson. She was able to avoid putting stupid things in her film, like Kraven the Hunter. But some things were going to be unavoidable, such as the boy named Spike from the first film being quote-unquote rescued by the Finger Gang, led by Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
So it's rough, but it's got to start somewhere.
But at the same time, she is now able to incorporate some of the best and underutilized parts of the first movie. Ralph Fiennes as Dr. Ian Kelson, the Bone Temple itself, and the fact that Sir Lord Jimmy is played by Jack O'Connell. You may remember him as the lead vampire Remick in Sinners.
And he was just really fucking weird.
Oh, don't worry. He's even more weird in this one, and it's kind of amazing. He has a blonde wig, this velvet tracksuit, and a group of young men and women that answer to his every evil desire. Usually involving stringing up innocent people, gutting them, and setting people on fire. Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal gives every member of his Finger Gang the same blonde wig, tracksuit, and honorary name of Jimmy.
And then he just got weird. He just got weird.
It's the very definition of a cult, but in like more of a fun, demented way. And in between scenes of the Finger Gang, we rejoin our favorite iodine-soaked hero, Dr. Ian Kelson, and his sidekick, the alpha-infected big-dicked Samson. You see, Dr. Kelson has already found out that he can drug up Samson to incapacitate him. But he is a man of science, and he has nothing but drugs and time on his hands. So instead of just assuming there's no cure to this infection, he's gonna test his concoctions on Samson and just see what happens. Many times we see Dr. Kelson just sitting under a full moon having a conversation with a fully numbed out Samson, just hoping to get a human reaction out of him, which at first may seem kind of crazy to you.
Oh, well, no, that's 100% normal.
Ralph Fiennes is so devoted and caring for his giant dick-swinging patient that you really start to root for his success. You really want him to make a breakthrough. It's a wonderful combination of medical science with an insane infected apocalypse, all while sitting under the moon in a massive temple made out of bones.
They tried something. They tried to put science and superstition together. And a lot of times that just falls just flat on its face.
But here, it somehow works. Meanwhile, we get to know members of the Finger Gang. Spike has this one girl that kind of takes him under her wing, but at the same time, she is every bit a badass as well. Sometimes Sir Lord Jimmy will offer a captive a chance to fight a member of his gang to gain freedom, something Spike was given the opportunity to do at the beginning of the film, and it resulted in him being inducted into the gang himself. Of course, most aren't as lucky as Spike was and end up murdered to death. But why would they do this for Sir Lord Jimmy? Well, that's because, first of all, he has infinite charisma, but also, Lord Jimmy has convinced his gang that he is the son of the devil himself, and who wouldn't want to follow that? And the devil goes by many names, as you may know, but Lord Jimmy calls him Old Nick. Also, really? Sir Lord Jimmy has convinced them that doing his bidding will make them all stronger, and the world stronger, as they purge the world of those unworthy of his father's love.
It will all benefit mankind, where, this is going to help everybody.
Yeah, but me first. It's going to help me first.
Right.
Now you may be asking yourself, what does this A and B storyline have to do with each other? Well, I'm glad you asked, because one night, Sir Lord Jimmy comes across the Bone Temple, and through some binoculars, he sees the bald, orangish, reddish, shirtless man in the temple made of bones, and can come to only one conclusion. He has found his father, Old Nick.
Sense it, feel it, fear it, be very afraid.
And after he speaks with his father alone, he will bring his Finger Gang to meet him, and they can all be anointed by his evil blessing. Wouldn't that be nice? But after meeting Dr. Ian Kelson, it becomes painfully clear to Sir Lord Jimmy that he is not Old Nick. He is not Satan incarnate. But you see now, Jimmy has a problem. He's already confirmed that it was Old Nick and has promised a meeting. So he devises a plan with Dr. Kelson to try and save face, while offering to be very charitable and not kill Dr. Kelson if he'll play along.
Douchebag.
Brilliant douchebag.
Like, we knew Dr. Kelson was not actually Satan, but up to this point, I wasn't quite sure if Sir Lord Jimmy was actually someone who thought he was the son of the devil. And maybe up to that point he did, I don't know, but I just assume he's like many other cult leaders before him, just completely full of shit. You could even tell that girl that was trying to protect Spike was tired of putting up with Sir Lord Jimmy's bullshit.
Yeah, it was fun, though, to see every now and then how much he would just absolutely piss you off. And he wouldn't even try.
Now, I'm not going to spoil the climax or the resolution to 28 years later, the Bone Temple, because it has to be seen to be believed. It's spectacular, as in, it truly is a spectacle. But it's also kind of smart and kind of heartfelt at times and very satisfying. There's several surprises and some shocking revelations too. Unlike the first 28 years later, Bone Temple was paced incredibly well, keeps you curious and wanting to see more, and it's very cohesive.
It just made sense.
I walked out of that film completely floored. Even if my expectations had been high, I think it still would have surpassed them.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? It wasn't that bad.
So in a shocking turn of events that no one could have predicted, I highly recommend 28 years later, The Bone Temple, and I give it an A-.
All right.
To be honest, I still can't believe it. I want to see that movie again, actually. It was fun and dark, and I actually think it would hold up pretty well to a rewatch. With a main character kind of cult leader kind of dude, not much unlike the one in your movie, The Astrologer. Although that film sounded like it was a fucking mess. But was it also actually kind of good?
This should be unwatchable.
Absolutely.
But it's not. It's actually fairly enjoyable for some reason.
Yeah, and I don't understand that.
No, it doesn't make any
but
sense.
I'm okay with it. I'm totally fine with it.
So I give The Astrologer a D+, but the review gets an A-. And then there was Biohazard with the forever drunk Aldo Ray.
With some exquisite dad sounds right there.
Sounded like he should have packed it up a long time ago, but couldn't bear to keep out of the limelight.
He loved the attention that came with it, but didn't want to put any of the work in it.
But most likely just needed beer money. I give Biohazard a B-, and the review gets a B+. Okay, that's it for this week. The first movie of the year to actually gobsmack me.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Chris?
You can look that one up later, Bill, when you're trying to find the Patreon RSS feeds. So until the next time the son of the devil wearing a blonde wig leads the finger cult to the doctor with his naked zombie at the Bone Temple, peace and love, guys. Holy shit with Reverend Scott, making minimum effort sound like maximum effort for over 17 years.
It's a hobby. You shouldn't be phoning it in or doing it if you don't want to.
Right, yeah.
At this point, I do it purely out of spite.
Okay.
Fair.
Well, there we go. Bone Temple.
28 years later, morphine lasts about 4 weeks. Where's he getting it? And the poppies in the field, he can't create morphine from poppies. He's not. It's stupid. Remember what this movie was about? A fucking scientific virus?
Nope.
And not big dick fucking monsters running around?
Nope. No, that's true.
So fucking this is more of a letdown than Neil Blomkamp's career.
Speaking of letdowns, outside the cinema.com / go to the Patreon, patreon.com / outside the cinema. We're loading up the old episodes in groups. You'll get some more this week. Let us know what you think of them. Patreon guys, send us some movie titles. Next week is the season finale. We will be we will be revealing our top 6 and bottom 6 films that we have reviewed in the last year. So the 6 that you absolutely must watch and the 6 that just pissed us off.
Yeah. Well, hey, I think they know one of them at least now, right?
I mean, yeah. At Cthulhu, at OTC Bill, if you want to follow us on Instagram, at Spectopia Arts, spectopiaarts.com.
Thank you.
That's it. We'll be back next week to turn the calendar to another year of OTC.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Everyone have a good week. Take care of each other and be safe.
Yeah. Punch a Nazi. Bye.
Fucking dope pusher.